How we doing, chat? How are we doing? Owen, what's good? Tony, Cole, we got a fun episode in store this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Unfortunately, it is bookended by multiple Matt Marco matches, but that's the CEO's decision, not mine. We'll all have to suffer through that together. But hopefully we do get to see a Matossi driver or two. That would make it a lot better. We got a few promos in store. One of them will be kicking off the show, and that will be from Matt Marco's manager. So, without further ado, let's kick off the show.
Oh, what fun last week was! Did you enjoy the show? Because that was just a little sneak peek of what's in store. A little amuse-bouche, if I do say so myself. But some people don't seem to appreciate the little entertainment that we provided last week. And now Matt Marco is being punished for simply doing his job. I mean, how is this possibly fair? This place has been a war zone for the past month, but God forbid! I want to spice things up a little. Gee whiz! But no matter. Tonight, my numero uno puts up the performance of a lifetime against two very familiar adversaries. And once he's done with these little inconveniences, this man will be a champion once again in the very near future. And you can bank on that, because I have the kind of power that money cannot buy. I have the power that you simply cannot weasel your way away from, because I have eyes all across this building at all times. I know everything about everything. And best believe I'm going to use that power and pull every single string imaginable to get what I want. And when the sun sets on this day, rest assured I start to suck the power away from those who do not deserve it. And we find those in need of guidance and structure and ascend them to heights never seen before. The revolution is on its way. Join us or get mowed the fuck over.
Very strong words to kick off our show from Matt Marco's manager. He says the revolution is on its way. We don't know what he means by that. He's leaving us with a lot more questions than answers. Timbers have been shivered. But now we move on to our opening contest.
Making his way to the ring from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 228 pounds,
I can safely say that it is unfortunately not Ricky Saints. The revolution will not be televised on TNC. But Aiden Kennedy getting another match against Matt Marco after the attack last week. For those who remember, this was the first ever match on the first episode of TNC. All the way back after Season's Bleedings. And they opened the show once again. Aiden Kennedy did come out of that match victorious. But you gotta wonder what the motive is for Matt Marco to pull off an attack all these weeks later. Kennedy's still looking as confident as ever. He knows what he has to do to get the job done. He's done it before. But who knows what side of Matt Marco is gonna step into the ring tonight. because he's bookending this show. He's opening and main eventing.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Matt Marco.
There is Matt Marco with his manager by his side. What's that smell? Seems like we've seen a little bit of a mean streak put into Matt Marco by his manager. We still don't know who this man even is. We don't know what he's been telling Marco. But it certainly changed him. Marco getting ready for his first of two. And the bell is rung and we are underway. Kennedy with a takedown. Went for the stomp, but Marco able to avoid it and hits a basement dropkick. Dragging Kennedy back to his feet, but Kennedy whipping Marco into the corner. And a running chop from Kennedy. Now off the ropes with a basement dropkick of his own. And Kennedy falling into the cover. And just a 1 count. Marco trying to roll out of the ring. Trying to create some separation. But it looks like it's not going to work out for him. Kennedy maintaining that pressure on Marco. Marco going to send Kennedy right back into the ring. Kennedy went for the handspring enziguri, but nobody home. And Marco looking to take advantage, but Kennedy able to get out of the ring. And now it's Marco who's in pursuit, but it might not work out so well for him. Kennedy's got him up. And he gets rammed into the barricade. But Marco still got some fight in him. He's fighting back. Missed the kick there on Kennedy, but connects this time. But Kennedy's still got plenty of fight left in him. Count up to 6. As Kennedy gets thrown back into the ring. Marco's manager, while all that was going on, threw a table into the ring. Marco with the power bomb. But Kennedy looking to answer with an arm drag. And now a big knee. Using the knee pad that's on that surgically repaired knee of Kennedy to his advantage. Now Marco with a big clothesline in the corner. And Marco with the springboard moonsault. Into the cover. 1. Just a 1 count. Marco now going after the arms of Kennedy. Went for the knee strike, but Kennedy got out of the way and hits a drop kick. Dragging Marco back to his feet now. Kennedy sending Marco off the ropes and hits a sling blade. But Marco quickly back to his feet. Kennedy with another sling blade. Now it's Marco being forced to his feet. But look at that. Marco's manager getting in the ear of Kennedy, and now Marco is able to capitalize. And Kennedy is forced to retreat all the way to the apron. And Marco with the spear sending Kennedy crashing to the floor. Oh, but Kennedy with the cutter on the outside. And now hits Rolling Thunder. And now he's looking for it for a second time, and he got it. And now Marco getting sent back into the ring. Going for the cover. Can he finish off Marco here? No, just a 1 count still. Marco barely able to get to his feet in the corner as Kennedy sizes him up from the other side. The elbow, but nobody home. Kennedy sent into the corner by the kick. Kick to the knee and a stomp from Marco. Into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Kennedy. Assassin still alive. Trying to make a difficult night for Marco even worse. An 0-1 start would not be a good thing, you'd have to think, for Matt Marco. As he goes off the ropes and hits Rolling Thunder of his own. Sizing up his competition. Big forearm sends Kennedy crashing back into the mat. And now Marco dragging the Assassin to the middle of the ring. But now the kicks to the face of Kennedy. And now an arm drag sends him into the corner. And now Marco looking for another Rolling Thunder. Now Marco went for the kick. Kennedy able to sweep the leg. And now the Assassin hits the Black Bullet. Into the cover goes Kennedy. 1, 2, kick out by Marco. And now Kennedy going after every single part of Matt Marco's body. Now trying to drag him onto the ropes. Kennedy off the ropes with the Dragonfly Cutter. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Marco at 2. Marco kipping up to his feet. And now Kennedy went for the Black Bullet again, but Marco able to reverse into a DDT. And now Marco has got Kennedy set up for the Matosi Driver. 1, 2. Kick out by Kennedy at 2.5. And now Kennedy getting tossed back into the ring. I don't know how the hell that's legal. Crossbody, nobody home from Marco. Kennedy has the armbar locked in. Middle of the ring on Marco. Will he tap out? No, he rolls through. And the head scissors to escape the Assassin's armbar. And a big knee almost knocks Kennedy out, but it busts him open. Marco almost sent Kennedy into the corner, but Kennedy able to reverse. DDT from Kennedy. And now Marco forced to retreat to the outside. And Kennedy is gonna fly! Taking out Marco on the outside. And now Kennedy laying out Marco on the floor. Now stomping away at the arm of Marco. And now into the steps. Count up to 7 now. But Marco still got a little bit of fight left in him. Got the elbows up into the gut. Now tried to send Kennedy into the stairs. But now he's got him hoisted up. And just drops him and connects with the forearm to the neck. But that's not enough to keep Kennedy down. As Marco gets sent flying across the outside. count up to 14. 15, and now Marco sent back into the ring. Kennedy sizing up Marco here. He's going to the top rope. What's Kennedy looking for? The tightrope. Into the elbow drop. Into the cover. Goes Kennedy. 1, 2, 3. And the assassin still has Matt Marco's number. Marco's manager certainly cannot be happy losing this opening contest. But he does have a chance to redeem himself in the main event tonight against Kent Killstrom. For his sake, I hope he fares better in the main event. By Aiden Kennedy getting a well-earned victory here in our opening contest. Blood did all that talking about just to go 0-1. Yeah, if he goes 0-2, it's gonna be it might be wraps. Speaking of Kent Killstrom, seems like he's gonna get the opportunity to get his promo time this week after he got attacked by Marco last week. Pete Brents last week laid out the challenge for the main event spot at Turning Point for a world title match. You'd have to think Kent Killstrom wouldn't be dumb enough to decline that challenge. Chat are certainly not fans of Killstrom, but we will hear what he has to say.
Forgive me. I'm a little hurt. My ribs are a little cracked. My head is killing me. And I'm pretty pissed on top of it all. Brents, listen. Whether you have me jumped or not doesn't really matter to me either way. When I get my hands on you, you know that's a different story when I see you coming. But to your challenge, I heard everything you had to say. I heard every little detail you tried to misconstrue. Let me make something perfectly clear for you, Brents. I'm gonna get straight to the point because I'm not in a mood to explain myself too much. I am many things, but deceiver is not one of them. I've never tried to hide the kind of man that I am. There was never a reason on earth I would ever team with you besides getting my hands on what you have around your waist. You knew the deal from the moment I left that voice message in your phone. It's not smoke and mirrors. It's not a game. I'm taking your title. Not because I just want to, but you know how I am about just wanting to do things on a whim, but because it is owed to me. Everything I did for this company, everything I did just for the boss to throw it away when he thought he didn't want to play with us anymore. He got his friends, he went over to his little indie promotion, and he had a blast over there while we were all suffering over here, while he knew there was a new champion to be crowned. He knew there was a match to be had, and he knew I was going to beat Pro Crimson, and that's exactly why the match never happened. Everything that this company is about, everything that has happened to me since I've decided to wrestle in front of these fans publicly is that every single GM, every single owner, every single person who could possibly politic me out of a position backstage has been able to do it. But all anyone ever talks about is all that I've done to make sure I stay on top. Fine. I accept your challenge, and know that whenever it becomes between me and you and these ropes, there's nothing I won't stop at doing to take that title from you.
And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Your Turning Point main event is officially set. Kent Killstrom and Pete Brent for the World Championship. And now we move on to our next match. Olivia Harnage was unsuccessful in the Gauntlet Eliminator main event last week. Despite being the last entrant to enter the match, she could not get the job done, as Samantha Winters went on to win the match and become the #1 contender. And the CEO has just informed me that that women's championship match will take place at Turning Point. So there is another match confirmed for Turning Point. Haley Blackwell will be defending against Samantha Winters in just a few weeks' time. But for now, we focus on this match. Haley Blackwell is set to compete in one-on-one action.
And from El Salvador, Nick Ochoa.
Another competitor who could not get the job done last week in the main event. Nico Chambers entered that match as the second competitor, and she lasted all the way to the final two. But Samantha Winters was able to pin her at the end. So you got to think a win for either of these two could go a decent way should Samantha Winters capture the Women's Championship at Turning Point. Nico Chambers has had plenty of opportunities thus far to capture the Women's Championship, though she has been unsuccessful. Olivia Harnage has not had that opportunity yet at TNT Gold. But she is a well-renowned champion in her own right, just not in this company. We'll see how these two fare off. The bell is rung and we are underway. Harnage right off the rip with a drop kick. Flying out of the corner. Going right after the lower body of Chambers, but Chambers counters with an enziguri. And now sending Harnage into the corner. Nobody home for Nico Chambers. Soto home run, we do not care. Both women still feeling each other out. Harnage able to kick Chambers away. And now just repeated kicks to the face. Now Nico goes face first into the mat. And now continuing the attack on the lower body of Nico Chambers, trying to weaken the base of Chambers for when she goes for that Three Amigas. Now going after the arms of Nico. But Nico fighting back with those shots to the gut of Harnage. And now Chambers has Harnage up. And she gets dropped over the top rope. But Harnage still able to counter with that enziguri. Both women to the outside now. Harnage with those shots to the gut of Chambers. And the count begins from the referee as Chambers goes face first off the apron. And now Harnage gets sent into the stairs. Chambers re-enters the ring. And now so does Harnage. And the neck breaker from Chambers. Chambers seemingly in complete control. And the headbutt gets reversed by Harnage. Maybe I spoke a little too soon. Big drop kick from Harnage. Into the cover goes Harnage. And a 2 count. Now Harnage has Chambers set up for the Harnage collapse. Harnage into the cover quickly. 1, 2. Kick out by Chambers. Chambers slowly back to her feet, able to counter the enziguri from Harnage. And now it's Harnage. A little bit on the ropes here in the corner. Suplex into the turnbuckles from Nico Chambers, and she goes into the cover. Just a 1 count. Squash match. Harnage sweeping the legs of Chambers. Now she goes into the corner. Chambers dazed. Harnage has her up. But Nico able to hit the elbow. Chambers set out powerbomb. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Harnage at 2. And now looking for the Three Amigas. Can she hit him? There's the first. Rolling over into the second. Rolling over one more time for the Three Amigas. Into the cover goes Chambers. 1, 2. Kick out by Harnage. Harnage barely able to get to the corner. And now she gets dropped back first onto the mat. Harnage able to trip up Nico. And now showcasing the power with the German suplex. Holds on for the cover. And just a 1 count. Big shot to the gut from Harnage. And now going after the lower body once again. Harnage up to the top rope. Went for the headbutt. And goes into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Nico. Nico able to counter the basement dropkick. Now dragging Harnage face first into the turnbuckle. And now the chops from Nico. But Harnage able to counter. Inverse DDT. Nico slowly back to her feet. Sent off the ropes. Big knee strike to the gut. Nico setting up for the Three Amigas once again. She hit the first one. She hit the second one. Rolls over. The Three Amigas. Once again from Nico Chambers. 1, 2. Kick out by Harnage. Unbelievable. Olivia Harnage able to kick out of not 1, but 2 Three Amigas. And now Harnage Setting up Chambers for a second Harnage collapse. Rolls over Chambers into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Chambers. You gotta be kidding me. Now Harnage up to the top rope, sizing up Chambers. The Hurricane Rana to the outside. Who said this was a squash match? These two women are giving it their all. Chambers trying to send Harnage back into the ring. Now she just gets back in by herself. Harnage looking for a third Harnage collapse, and she got it! A third Harnage collapse. That's gotta do it. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Wow, wow, wow. We never doubt the true hoopers of this division. We never doubt them. I don't care what this game says, that was a 5-star certified hood classic. Now we move on to our tag team contest of the night.
Pasha Music.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 456 pounds, the Internet Wrestling Continental World Heavyweight Champions, the
Corporation have not had much success thus far in TNC. Couldn't win the Royal Rumble. Matt Marco defeated Miguel Tigre and they lost to the BHS in tag team action a few weeks ago. But now we see a new configuration competing tonight as Alex Cruz teams with Darius Praise as they take on the makeshift team of Vincent Azariel and Kez Phoenix. There were rumors that Kez had taken a little bit of a mentorship role in training Azariel. And we'll see the fruits of that labor tonight.
And their opponents, first from New York, weighing in at 189 pounds, Vincent Azariel.
Still only just 20 years old. He's still got a very, very bright future in this business. But has not had much in-ring action in the last few months. But now he's getting his opportunity in tag action with his new mentor in Kez Phoenix. We all know Kez's story, how he's been a fan favorite in RHW. And he still is a fan favorite here in TNC, though he hasn't competed in as many matches as some has hoped. But we will be seeing them in action together tonight. We all remember Vincent entered the Royal Rumble at the number 2 position and put on a decent performance. Went farther than some had expected. Now 2 weeks later he finds himself in action once again. There is Kez Phoenix. Had a pretty disappointing Royal Rumble appearance. He was eliminated very quickly in that match. Despite getting one of the better numbers to draw. What did I miss? You missed quite a bit. Olivia Harnage just beat Nico Chambers in a 5-star Certified Hood Classic. We've confirmed that Haley Blackwell will be defending the Women's Championship against Samantha Winters at Turning Point. And we've confirmed the main event that Kent Kilsham has accepted the challenge of Pete Brents. But anyways, tag team action, here we go. Yes, you did miss a banger. And also Aiden Kennedy beat Matt Marco in the opener. We did see a Matosi driver. Cruz into the cover on his aerial, just a 1 count. Fuck this job, I'm missing grabs. Yeah, who needs to work when you got grabs? Repeated knee shots to the head of Azariel. Now Azariel being dragged to the corner, face first off the turnbuckle. And Cruz tags in Darius Praise. Praise made it all the way to the final 4 of the Royal Rumble before he and Zyler Glass were eliminated simultaneously by the final 2 in Adam Ace and Remnant. Big stomp from Azariel as Miguel Tigre is taken off the turnbuckle pad over there. Tag into Kez Phoenix. And Praise gets countered. Kez inverse DDT. Now kick to the back of Praise. Dragging Praise to his feet now. Kez with the springboard forearm. And now another kick to the back. Kez going up to the top rope. The big elbow, but nobody home. Darius Praise looking to take advantage. Oh, and sent into the exposed steel is Kez. Praise continuing to dish out the punishment. But now Praise gets sent into the referee. But he's still fighting back. He's got Kez hoisted up. And drops him face first on the mat. Now Praise sends Kez off the ropes. On a reversal by Kez, caught him with an uppercut. Now Kez has Praise up, looking for a suplex. But Praise able to squirm his way out and went after the knee. Now a big shot by Praise. He's setting Kez up. Spear! By Praise! Into the cover, middle of the ring. Immediately broken up by Azariel. Now Praise just tossing Kez to his tag partner. Now Praise going after Azariel, but Kez able to help his partner out. And now he gets the tag in. Azariel back in this matchup. Hits a brain buster. And now going after the arm. Just driving his foot into the torso of Darius Praise. And now a tag back into Kez. As Praise ended up retreating to the apron. And they double team him to send him to the outside. Kez going after Alex Cruz. Or is he yapping with Miguel Tigre? And now he gets sent into the corner. Tag into Cruz. Off the ropes goes Kez. back body drop from both men. Cruz with a kick to the back of Kez. He's been struggling in this match thus far. Cruz, the leg drop, nobody home. But Kez can't capitalize. There's a big clothesline. Cruz dragging Kez to the middle of the ring. And now he's got the Kezaconda Vice locked in on Kez. But he's able to fight his way out. The disrespect from Alex Cruz to lock in the Kezaconda Vice. But Kez into the cover, 2, kick out. And a big lariat by Kez. And now Tigre jawing at Kez once again. But meanwhile, Cruz went for the drop kick. Nobody home, but he's able to hit the clothesline. And now Cruz into the cover again on Kez. 1, 2, kick out by Kez. Kez needs a tag desperately here. Big knee to the head. Kez back to his feet. Went for the knee strike, but Cruz was able to hit the neck breaker instead. Tag into Praise. Now Praise has the Camel Clutch locked in on Kez. And Kez taps out. And that's it.
Here are your winners, the Corporation.
Wow. Just like that. The Corporation is victorious. Quickest 2K tag I've ever seen. I know. When your goat's washed. Our goat is washed. It's awful. We need our goat to rise back up. That performance was unacceptable. But now we're going to hear from our world champion, Pete Brents. He's still got some things on his mind. And some new thoughts on his mind. After Ken Killstrom accepted his challenge for Turning Point. If they don't fix tag matches in 25, I might have to retire the gay belts. That would be so unfortunate. 2K, y'all better fix your shit. We cannot be losing the gay tag team titles. Now let's hear what Brent has to say to Killstrom.
Oh, can't. Your anger seems to be a little over-exaggerated and a little misguided. Quite frankly, outside of getting jumped last week, which, for the record, had absolutely nothing to do with me. Good luck in your match tonight, by the way. But outside of getting jumped, you really shouldn't have had any reason to have any anger directed at me. But instead, you should be thanking me for even allowing you the opportunity to step into the ring with me again. You live in this fantasy world created in your head by your uncontrollable ego that told you you deserve this. That this is where you belong, and that the powers that be continue to drag you down unfairly. But let me make this perfectly clear. You are not owed a god damn thing in this company. When those orange and white doors closed last year and TNC started up, we had this little thing. I'm sure that you remember it. It's called the TNC World Championship Tournament. And if memory serves me correctly, you were in that tournament, but you could not get the job done in your first match. Meanwhile, I beat every single person who was in my path, including the one man you couldn't beat, and took home this belt, and have held on to it ever since. So what makes you think that you have a hope in hell at getting the job done for this championship when you haven't been able to beat me on either side of the aisle? Because you never beat me under the orange and white banner either. And I have this other championship thanks to you. When you alter your perspective into something that's a little more in touch with reality, you will finally see that you can't beat me, even on your best day. And when that bell rings on March 15th, you'll have no more ego to hide behind. You won't be able to cry, "I deserve to be here," anymore, because you are here. And once again, you are going to crumble under the pressure, and you will not get the job done. And when your shoulders are counted to the mat again by me, and the realization settles in as you lay there defeated that I was right all along, I sincerely hope that you take a good, long look in the mirror and you tell yourself, I'm not good enough. Because when you do, the pieces to the puzzle that is your future start to align themselves in a way that you never thought possible. Because that completed puzzle will forever change your perspective for the better. For now, Kent, it seems I'm gonna have to beat that realization into you because you still can't see it. See you on the 15th, Kent. I hope you're ready.
Wait, what the hell is this? Tyler Vincent going after Kez in the back. The cameras cut so quickly I couldn't even talk about the promo, but Tyler Vincent going after Kez. These longtime friends turned bitter enemies in RHW. And now Tyler going after Kez again. What the hell? This we need more security backstage. This is getting ridiculous, man. Kez getting absolutely assaulted by his former best friend. What in the hell was that about? I mean, hopefully we get more answers. But moving on. Time for the piss break.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Adam Ace coming off a victory last week against Chef Tony Bolognese. Now looks to take a step up in competition against Air Zero here tonight. Still got Cole Crimson and Zyler Glass by his side. as one would expect with Adam Ace. Rest assured, he will be watching that main event at Turning Point very carefully, because he will face whoever comes out of that match in the main event of Clash of the Titans. But for now, he's got this match in front of him to focus on.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 198 pounds, the Assassin
Air Zero returned to TNC at the Royal Rumble, coming off a shoulder injury that he sustained in the All-Star Championship tournament. But he is now back and competing in one-on-one action for the first time since that tournament. Now here's a demon. We all remember that Cinderella run that Air Zero went on in the World Title Tournament. He made it all the way to the semis, but could not get the job done. Fell short against Zyler Glass, who ended up losing to Pete Brent in the finals. But he's looking to make his way back up. And this would be a good opportunity to do that against what many people consider to be the #1 contender right now. And here we go. Big boot by Air Zero out the gate. And went for the discus forearm, but Adam Ace able to sidestep. And went for one of his own, but Air Zero sidesteps. Ace sent to the apron. And Air Zero with the sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. And now Air Zero going after the legs of Adam Ace. Air Zero set out powerbomb. And Adam Ace is laid out here in the early going. Air Zero stalking Ace. And now rolls through. Kick to the face by Air Zero. Oh, but Adam Ace able to counter into a bulldog. And now Ace re-enters the ring. Air Zero still in control here. DDT. But Adam Ace kips right up, sending Air Zero to the outside. Everyone a fake team until a real demon pulls up. Face first off the apron goes Adam Ace, as Air Zero continues to put the pressure on the #1 contender. Face first, he goes onto the floor. Count up to 5 now, as both men are back in the ring. And Air Zero, springboard DDT! And now just toying with Adam Ace. Air Zero has been in complete control from the jump, sending Ace off the ropes, laying out Adam Ace into the cover. Is this gonna do it? 1, 2, almost got him, but Ace kicks out at 2.5. Oh, but now Ace mounting a bit of a comeback. Ace sweeps the legs. He's starting to fire up. Drop kick by Adam Ace. And now dragging Air Zero to the middle of the ring, going for the cover, but the ref is distracted by the turnbuckle pad that was taken off by Zyler Glass. Now a big forearm sends Air Zero crashing to the mat. And now again, being dragged to the middle of the ring, but Air Zero back to his feet. Kick to the knee, and a kick to the face. And Air Zero might be laid out. Ace going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Air Zero. Xyler Glass again going for that turnbuckle pad. Is Air Zero able to counter Adam Ace? Now going after the arms. Kick missed by Air Zero. Gets under. Spinning kick to the skull. And now Air Zero to the top. Air Zero. The big elbow drop to Adam Ace. But the cover. The ref is distracted again by the turnbuckle pad. And Adam Ace able to escape. Air Zero questioning the ref like, what's going on? But Ace, he's got the arm hooked and the single leg crab applied. And Air Zero taps out.
Here is your winner, Adam Ace.
Just like that. That was all it took for Adam Ace to pick up the dub. And the BHS is still on top as Adam Ace moves to 3-0 here in TNC.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, the women's champion, Hayley Blackwell.
And there is the new TNC Women's Champion, Hayley Blackwell, set to compete in action for the first time since she won the belt back at Full Speed Ahead. Pinning Alexia Lane in that matchup. In a match that many people thought she shouldn't have even been in. But she came out victorious.
And from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Olivia Martinez.
She'll be going one-on-one with a woman that she's faced before, that being Olivia Martinez. They competed about a month ago on TNC. And Martinez was able to pick up the win on that night. But some people think this is a different Hayley Blackwell now that she's got the belt around her. The confidence has got to be at record highs for Blackwell. But can she turn that confidence into a win on the record sheet? That remains to be seen. But we all know Olivia Martinez is always as confident as ever, win or lose. And we have seen Hayley Blackwell spiral from a loss before. Before that Women's Championship match, she only had one win here in TNC, despite multiple good performances. Both women ready to go. And the bell is rung and we are ready to go. Martinez with a big knee out the gate. And another one, but nobody home. Is Blackwell able to get out of the way? Martinez gets out of the way of the drop kick, but Blackwell still hits the enziguri. Martinez gets sent into the corner by Blackwell, but Martinez able to counter, and now Blackwell able to counter. Blackwell dragging Martinez into the other corner. Now going after the lower body of Martinez. Martinez able to counter Blackwell. Kicks to the bad leg. That surgically repaired ACL of Blackwell into the inverse DDT. And now Martinez went for the standing moonsault, but nobody home. Blackwell looking to drag Martinez again, but Martinez with those elbows to the gut. Now Martinez driving Blackwell into the mat. Both women already back to their feet. Blackwell sent off the ropes. There's a drop kick to the knees again. Martinez clearly has a game plan for the champion. And another knee to the face. And a huge lariat. Into the cover goes Martinez. One. Just a 1 count. Blackwell having trouble getting out of the gates here. As Martinez has her high up. For a German. A massive German suplex from Olivia Martinez. And now sizing up the champion. But Blackwell able to counter Martinez. And now starting to mount a bit of a comeback. Big drop kick. And driving Martinez into the mat is Blackwell into the cover. 2. Kick out by Martinez. And now Blackwell looking to put this one away. Blackwell driver. Dragging Martinez to the middle of the ring. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, kick out by Martinez. Blackwell sees the end of this match in sight, but Martinez able to reverse. But Blackwell is still able to keep the offense on. Martinez barely able to get into the corner. And now Blackwell full head of steam with the drop kick. And now going after the arms. And now to the top rope. Martinez struggling to her feet. Missile drop kick, but nobody home. Blackwell couldn't connect. But that's not going to stop Blackwell. And it's not going to stop Martinez either. Martinez has the champion up. With the KOD. Into the cover goes Martinez. 1, 2. Kick out by Blackwell. And now Blackwell sent into the corner. She's able to fight Martinez away with an elbow. And now Martinez sent into the ropes. Elbow to the skull by Martinez. Both women vying for the upper hand. Blackwell might have it here. Driving Martinez into the mat. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Haley.
And Haley Blackwell is victorious. Putting together a little win streak. That confidence, the confidence boost might have done Haley Blackwell some good. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 220 pounds.
For Matt Marco's sake, I hope he does significantly better in this match. Because if he doesn't, let's just say he might not be seen for a while. What's that smell, part 2? Yeah, his manager might put him in the shed if he loses this match. And that would not be the greatest thing.
Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 223 pounds.
Ken got go away heat. I think Matt's got more heat than Ken, to be honest. But Ken looking to build some momentum towards Turning Point. Now that he's got a World Championship match set for his future. And he's got to do it quickly because it's only a few short weeks away. It wouldn't be good for him if he got off to a bad start here tonight. In the main event, nonetheless. Because some people will say if he can't get it done in the main event on TNC, then how's he going to get it done on the main event of a pay-per-view? Much less for a championship. I just hope both teams lose. Here we go! Ken raging out the gate with a clothesline. Now working on the arms of Marco. Ken knows that Marco's banged up from that match earlier tonight and wasting little time. Falling straight into the cover. One. Just a 1 count. Ken on the apron, Marco looking to take advantage, but Ken with a strike of his own. And kicks by Marco. Ducks under and connects this time. And now Matt off the ropes with Rolling Thunder. And now going after the leg of Kent Killstrom. And Kent retreating to the outside for a quick breather. And right back in the ring with a bunch of strikes. As we now have a door in the middle of the ring, courtesy of Matt's manager. Meanwhile, Marco is laying waste to Killstrom right now. Surfboarding him, driving his knees into the mat. Now dragging Kent back to his feet. Kent with a suplex. Blood is building a house. I know, he brought out a table before, now a door. Like, what is Blood's plan? Kent dragging Marco to the ropes. Now going after the leg again of Marco. And Matt limping out of the ropes. But Matt has Ken up. Face first off the turnbuckle goes Ken. And now Matt's sizing Ken up as he's limp in the corner, brushing his boot across the face. And now a springboard moonsault, but Kent able to get out of the way. And now it's Kent going after the lower body. Marco's manager takes off the turnbuckle pad. A lot of people have been taking off that turnbuckle pad tonight. Kent with the kick off the second rope. Matt quickly back to his feet, putting Kent on the ropes. Matt hurtling over, ducking under with the head scissors and a kip up into a drop kick. And Marco is feeling it right now. Dragging Kent back to the middle of the ring, continuing the attack on the arms. Sizing up his competition right now. And goes back to the arms again. Matt. Big knee, but Kent able to dodge. Into the Achilles lock from Kent, but the rope break breaks it up. Matt sending Kent into the corner. Big knee, but Kent still got some fight in him. Kent has Marco up. Burning hammer. And that could be it for Marco. Into the cover goes Kent. 1, 2. Kick out by Marco. Kent continuing the assault on Marco, dragging him back to the middle of the ring. Continuing to just deal out that punishment to the arms and the torso. Kent reversing Marco, inverse DDT. And now Kent jawing with Marco's manager. Hits the Russian leg sweep. Now just wailing away at Kent. And now it's Kent being dragged to the middle of the ring. Kent off the ropes. Big knee. And a kick to the back of the head. And Kent forced to retreat to the outside. And Marco's gonna fly! And Kent Killstrom is absolutely laid out on the outside. Marco looking for Rolling Thunder. Marco has taken over control of this match, but Kent still got some fight left in him as he re-enters the ring. And Matt Marco follows suit. Marco has Kent set up. Matussi driver! 1, 2, kick out by Killstrom. Kent being dragged back to the middle of the ring now. Both men up. Hip toss by Kent. Kent dragging Marco to the middle of the ring. And now Matt set into the corner. Big splash by Kent. And now he's jawing with Marco's manager once again. Proven to be a real difference maker right now. Big kick from Matt. Into the ripcord Spanish fly. And now Matt has the arm hooked. Single leg crab. Locked in the middle of the ring. He's wrenching back and Kent has no choice but to tap out.
Here is your winner, Matt Marco.
And Matt Marco is very lucky that he is not going to get put in the shed. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And Matt Marco ends off his night on a high. And wait a minute! In the locker room, Owen Spade and Zyler Glass going at it. Zyler hoisting Owen up. and driving him into the floor. But Owen's still fighting back. Big drop kick from Zyler. Owen getting absolutely laid out by Zyler Glass. Oh, and the poison missed! The mist by Zyler! Blinding Owen! Owned him. And now we're left with more. I feel like we're left with more questions again. Because those two are just going to keep going at it. The CEO might have to do something about it. But that is it for this week. We had a lot of interesting developments. I probably got some diseases after that. Yeah, I don't know what went from Zyler Glass's mouth to your eyes. I hope it wasn't too serious. But you should probably go get that checked out. But yeah, that'll do it for this week. We will see y'all next weekend for some more TNC graps as we inch closer and closer to Turning Point. We'll see y'all next week.